Hello, my name is Nicholas Gallegos and I'm performing a song by Celine Dion called How Does a Moment Last Forever? How does a moment last forever? How can a story never die? It is love that we most hold on to. Never easy, but we must try. Sometimes our happiness is captured. Somehow our time and place stand still. Love lives inside our hearts and always will. Minutes turn to hours, days to years then gone. But when all else has been forgotten, still our song lives on. Maybe some moments weren't so perfect. Maybe some memories weren't so sweet. But we have to know some bad times, or our lives are incomplete. Then, when the shadows overtake us, just when we feel all hope is gone, we'll hear our song and know once more our love lives on. How does a moment last forever? How does our happiness endure through the darkness of our troubles? Love is beauty. Love is pure. Love pays no mind to desolation. It flows like a river through the soul. Protects, perceives, and preserves, and make us whole. Minutes turns to hours, days to years then gone. But our song lives on. How does a moment last forever when our song lives on? Hello, my name is Nicholas Gallegos and I will be performing a monologue called Marcus is Walking. Lisa, I love you. I do. But for me not to acknowledge it, it will be like not acknowledging a little rain cloud inside the car. Pouring rain. There isn't one, is there? But if there were one, it would be very odd not to comment on it. Actually, it's kind of like a storm in my system. All these emotions that I have for you. They're terribly distracting. I can't focus properly. I can't do anything without this constant disturbance. It's like a swarm of bees inside and outside of me. This tumultuous obsession that I have for you. It's hard to describe. Lisa, sometimes when I'm with you, I feel like there's 3 people in the room. You, me, and this triangle of emotions zooming around us. Wow patterns, protons, neutrons, racing, this sculpture that I have hanging inside around myself. You know, I'm normally pretty witty, but my friends think I'm funny. But when I'm with you, my tongue, it just gets shipwrecked on my teeth. I have to say that it's not entirely pleasant, uncontrollably being smitten by you. There's a lot of pain to that. A lot of pain that's hard for me to describe. But Lisa, you have digged something so deep in me. I felt it the instant I met you. I had to run out of the room. Your voice, your language, all these phrases that you come up with. Loaded for bear, border house reach. Reach over me in the conference room for pizza. Border house reach. I love the way you talk, your eyes, your handwriting. You know, I find you incredibly sexy, but that's the least of it. I can watch you wash things. I could watch you wash things forever. I'm babbling. Not as much likely, but at least I'm expressing. No one has ever made me to feel the way that you do. I'm not dumping on you. I realize I'm the one who has to deal with it. I am so in love with you. I think we should go. Scene. Last but not least, I'll be reading a page from the book called Eleanor and Park. She woke up in Park's arms. It caught her by surprise. She would have thought that it was a dream, but her dreams were always terrifying. Eleanor had never dreamed anything as nice as this, as nice as Park. Simply soft and warm. Warm, though. Someday, she thought, somebody's going to wake up to this every morning. Park's face asleep with a brand new kind of beautiful. Sunshine trapped in amber skin, full flat mouth, strong arched cheekbones. Eleanor didn't even have cheekbones. He caught her by surprise, and before she could help herself, her heart was breaking for him. Like it didn't have anything better to break over. Maybe it didn't. The sun was just below the horizon, and the inside of the truck was bluey pink. Eleanor kissed Park's new face just under his eye, not quite on his nose. He stirred, and she felt every part of him shift against her. She ran the end of her nose along the brow and kissed his lashes. His eyelids fluttered, only eyelids do that, and butterflies, and his arms came to life around her. Eleanor, he sighed. Every part of him shifted against her. She ran the end of her nose along his brow and kissed his lashes. His eyelids fluttered, only eyelids do that, and butterflies. His arms came to life and around her. Eleanor, he sighed. She held his beautiful face and kissed him like it was the end of the world. Park. She wouldn't be on the bus with him. She wouldn't roll her eyes at him in English. She wouldn't pick a fight with him just because she was bored. She wouldn't cry in his bedroom about the things he couldn't fix for her. The whole sky was the color of her skin. Eleanor. There's only one of him, she thought, and he's right here. He knows I like a song before I've heard it. He laughs before I even get to the punchline. There's a place on his chest just below his throat that makes me want to let open doors for me. There's only one of him.